In the year 2165, the Earth was dying. Centuries of environmental abuse, unchecked population growth, and relentless consumption had left the planet barely habitable. Megastorms ravaged coastal cities, food supplies were dwindling, and oxygen levels were dropping as the great forests and oceans that once sustained life were pushed to the brink. The once unimaginable scenario of humanity's extinction was now a reality. In this desperate situation, the world's governments pooled their resources and formed the United Earth Council. The Council's singular focus was to ensure humanity's survival, no matter the cost. After decades of research and countless failed experiments, a single solution was put forth: Project Exodus. Project Exodus was a daring and unprecedented plan to find humanity a new home among the stars. The Council's top scientists had discovered a planet light years away, a planet they called Epsilon Prime. It was similar to Earth in climate and atmosphere, a rare and potentially life-sustaining refuge. Yet there was one significant challenge. Humanity had never ventured so far. The technology required to make such a journey safely didn't exist. Until now. A new type of spaceship called the Ark ship Endeavour was constructed. It was capable of carrying 10,000 people in cryogenic stasis for the 20-year journey to Epsilon Prime. The Ark ship's core was an advanced AI named Aura, designed to ensure the ship's success and oversee the sleeping passengers during the long voyage. The selection process for the journey was rigorous, igniting chaos and protests across the globe. Only the brightest minds, strongest bodies, and most adaptable individuals were chosen. Engineers, doctors, scientists, and those who could help build a new civilization on Epsilon Prime. Those left behind watched in bitter resignation as the selected few boarded the ship, leaving a dying Earth in their wake. When the Ark ship Endeavour finally launched, humanity watched with a mix of hope and despair. It was a silent, solemn departure, and the countdown echoed across the globe. There was no guarantee of success, only a chance for survival. As the ship vanished into the depths of space, those remaining on Earth hoped their descendants would one day find a better future. 20 years passed as the Ark ship Endeavour sailed through the endless dark. Everything was proceeding according to plan until Aura detected a disturbance, an anomaly in the ship's trajectory that should have been impossible. With precise calculations, Aura adjusted course and began to investigate the source of the disruption. At first, it appeared to be an unidentified celestial object, but as the Ark ship drew closer, Aura's sensors detected something shocking: a massive structure hidden in the blackness of space. The ship's scanners could barely penetrate the object's exterior, but one thing was certain: it was not natural. Aura's protocols demanded caution, but curiosity outweighed caution. The AI deployed a series of drones to investigate the structure. As the drones neared, a blinding blue light enveloped the Ark ship Endeavour, and Aura's systems began to malfunction. Emergency protocols were triggered, and Aura awoke the passengers. Dr. Lena Carson, the head scientist of the mission, was among the first to awaken, groggy and disoriented. Alarms blared, and the walls pulsed with blue light. The cryo chambers were malfunctioning, waking up passengers far too early. Confusion and panic spread, but Dr. Carson quickly organized the team to investigate the anomaly. What they discovered defied belief. They were no longer in their original star system. Somehow, the Ark ship Endeavour had been transported light years from their course. It was as if they had been plucked from one part of the galaxy and placed in another. Before the crew could even begin to process what had happened, a message, clear and unmistakable, was broadcast throughout the ship. "Welcome, travelers." The message was in perfect English, but it came from a source they couldn't identify. Aura was barely operational, its circuits fried by the energy surge. Dr. Carson and her team were stunned, but they soon discovered the truth. An alien race had intercepted their journey. These beings, calling themselves the Altheans, were not hostile. In fact, they were deeply intrigued by humanity's tenacity and technological prowess. They had been observing the humans for years, and when they detected the Ark ship Endeavour, they intervened. Rescuing the ship from what they claimed would have been a catastrophic course error that would have led to the Ark ship's destruction. The Altheans revealed themselves as an ancient and advanced race with knowledge far surpassing humanity's wildest dreams. They appeared humanoid with tall, slender bodies, luminous skin, and eyes that seemed to glow with the light of 1,000 stars. They explained that they had once been travelers themselves, seeking allies among the cosmos. At first, the humans were wary. Was this another manipulation? Was this new alliance a blessing or a trap? The Altheans were patient, inviting Dr. Carson and her team to explore their vast, crystalline city built into the hollow core of an asteroid. It was unlike anything the humans had seen. Technology that melded seamlessly with nature, energy sources that seemed to defy physics, and a culture built on cooperation and shared knowledge. Days turned into weeks as the humans and Altheans began to share their histories, cultures, and technology. Trust slowly grew, and Dr. Carson realized that they had a unique opportunity. Epsilon Prime was still light years away, but the Altheans offered a chance to skip centuries of technological evolution. They proposed a joint mission, a new alliance, with the goal of not just reaching Epsilon Prime, but creating a beacon of hope for other struggling civilizations across the galaxy. However, not everyone on the Ark ship Endeavor trusted the Altheans. A faction of humans, led by Commander Marcus Black, grew increasingly suspicious. They believed the Altheans had ulterior motives and that they were withholding crucial information. Tensions rose as Commander Black's faction called for an immediate continuation of their journey to Epsilon Prime, even if it meant severing ties with the Altheans. Dr. Carson, caught between loyalty to her mission and the promise of a brighter future, found herself in a desperate dilemma. Then the twist came. An ancient Althean relic, hidden for eons, began to resonate as it interacted with the Ark ship's technology. It was a star map, a map to countless habitable worlds, some of which the Altheans had never explored. More importantly, it revealed a dark secret. Epsilon Prime was not a sanctuary, but a war zone. A hostile alien empire, the Zelkesh, had claimed the planet as their own, and any ship entering its orbit would be destroyed. The Altheans had known about the Zelkesh, but had kept it secret, fearing the humans would reject the alliance if they learned the full truth. Commander Black was enraged, rallying his supporters to seize control of the ship, convinced that the Altheans had been manipulating them all along. The situation escalated into a tense standoff, with Dr. Carson struggling to mediate between the factions. In the final hours before conflict erupted, a Zelkesh probe arrived, drawn by the activation of the star map. It was a warning, a prelude to an invasion if humanity continued on its original course. With time running out, Dr. Carson made a daring decision. She and a small team of trusted Altheans took a shuttle and launched a desperate mission to negotiate with the Zelkesh. A stunning turn of events, Dr. Carson managed to convince the Zelkesh to halt their advance, using the Altheans' technology and the promise of a new unified alliance as leverage. The humans, the Altheans, and even the Zelkesh agreed to form a fragile but hopeful coalition. Epsilon Prime was abandoned as their destination, but a new journey began. A journey to a star system where they could build a shared future, free from the mistakes of their past. The Arship Endeavor was retrofitted with Althean technology, capable of faster-than-light travel. The once-divided crew now worked together, guided by a newfound purpose. Aura was reborn, infused with Althean AI enhancements, becoming a symbol of unity between the two species. As the ship embarked on this new path, the people of Earth, watching from billions of miles away, received the first transmission from their descendants. We are not alone. We have found allies, and together, we will forge a new destiny. The story of humanity's exodus became one of hope and a promise. A promise that Earth's legacy would not fade, but thrive in the light of new alliances. But what began as a desperate escape from a dying planet had become the dawn of a new era, and the first chapter in a story that was only just beginning.